Story 2, Brookhaven, Chapter 1, Riley's New Beginning. The soft glow of Riley's computer screen pulsed gently, calling them into the world of Brookhaven, a place where cozy homes, friendly neighbors, and endless possibilities awaited. With Echo transformed into a graceful fox with shimmering blue fur, Riley took a deep breath and clicked join. In an instant, the familiar hum of their bedroom faded away, replaced by the warm, inviting streets of Brookhaven. Golden sunlight bathed pastel-colored houses, and laughter echoed from the town square where digital townsfolk strolled happily. Riley's avatar adjusted their hoodie and jeans, simple, comfortable, but perfect for exploring. Echo padded alongside, their glowing tail flickering playfully as they took in the new surroundings. "Welcome to Brookhaven," a cheerful voice called out. It was Max, Riley's best friend, already waiting with his own avatar, tall, confident, wearing a baseball cap backwards. "Ready to check out the town?" Max grinned. "There's a secret spot by the lake I want to show you." As they wandered through the town, Riley marveled at the little details: cozy benches, a bakery with virtual pastries, a friendly school filled with eager students, and a park where kids chased each other in endless games of tag. Brookhaven felt alive, a digital world made warm by the kindness of its players. Near the town hall, Luna appeared, her avatar sparkling with the latest fashion, a flowing dress of soft pastel colors and a crown of flowers. "Hey, Riley! I just decorated my new house. You have to see it!" Inside Luna's house, walls were painted with soft murals and cozy furniture filled every corner. They chatted about designs, shared decorating tips, and laughed as Echo morphed into a tiny kitten that pawed at a bouncing ball of light. As the afternoon faded, Riley found themselves wandering near the lake Max had mentioned. The water shimmered under the digital sun, reflecting the pink clouds above. Max pulled out a fishing rod and handed one to Riley. "Ever fished in Roblox before?" he asked, smiling. "Not really," Riley admitted, feeling a mix of excitement and nerves. With Echo curled softly beside their feet, Riley cast the line and waited. Minutes passed, the quiet digital breeze rustling the trees. Suddenly, the bobber dipped. Riley's heart jumped. With Max's encouragement, they reeled in a bright, pixelated fish, a small victory that felt surprisingly real. As night fell over Brookhaven, glowing lanterns lit the streets and soft music played from a nearby cafe. Riley sat on a bench, Echo curled beside them, feeling the cozy magic settle warmly around. In this world, Riley wasn't just a shy kid from a small town. They were an explorer, a friend, a creator, and this was only the beginning. Chapter 2, A Day in the Life. Morning sunlight poured through the digital clouds as Riley stepped out onto Brookhaven's quiet streets. Echo, now a small glowing kitten, padded silently beside them, tail flickering with soft light. Today felt like the perfect day to explore every corner of this friendly town. The scent of fresh bread floated from the bakery, its windows fogged with warmth. Riley's stomach rumbled, and with a smile they stepped inside. Behind the counter stood Mrs. Maple, a cheerful NPC who always had a kind word and a cinnamon roll fresh from the oven. "Good morning, Riley. Here's your usual," she said, placing a warm pastry on the counter. "Thanks, Mrs. Maple," Riley replied, savoring the sweet smell as they found a seat by the window. Outside, children played tag in the park, their laughter drifting through the air like music. Riley watched as a group gathered around the swing set, cheering one friend who soared high. Feeling a tug of courage, Riley wandered over. "Mind if I join?" they asked. Max, already there with a baseball glove, grinned. "The more the merrier." Soon, Riley was chasing after the others, the shyness melting away with every laugh and playful shout. Echo bounced happily, flickering from kitten to tiny dragon, watching with bright eyes. After the game, Riley and Max strolled to the town's small school building. Though they weren't attending classes here, the school was a hub for friends to meet and plan adventures. Luna was already waiting, sketchbook in hand, working on designs for a new fashion event. "Hey, Riley, look at this!" Luna exclaimed, showing a colorful dress covered in sparkling stars. Do you think it fits Brookhaven's cozy vibe? Riley nodded thoughtfully. It's perfect, soft and magical, just like this town. The three friends spent the afternoon exploring, visiting the library where digital books floated between shelves, browsing the quirky shops filled with virtual treasures, and sitting on the hill overlooking the town as the sun began to set. As twilight painted the sky in shades of pink and purple, Riley felt a warm glow inside, a feeling that this place was becoming a second home, full of friendship, kindness, and endless possibility. Chapter 3, The Secret Spot. The next morning, Riley logged into Brookhaven with a spark of excitement. Echo, now a small, shimmering dragon, curled playfully around their wrist as the town's familiar colors blossomed on the screen. Ready for a new adventure? Max's voice came through the chat. I want to show you something special today, a secret spot nobody else knows about. Curious and eager, Riley agreed, and soon the two friends met near the town square. Luna waved from a nearby bench, joining them with her sketchbook tucked under one arm. Max led the way down a winding path behind the town's bakery, where the usual bustle softened into the gentle whisper of trees and birdsong. The trio walked quietly, anticipation growing with every step. At the end of the trail, a hidden garden unfolded. Wildflowers swayed in the breeze, and soft moss covered ancient stones. A small pond shimmered at its heart, reflecting the sky in a perfect mirror. "This is my secret spot," Max said with a proud smile. "I come here when I want to think or just get away." Riley knelt by the pond, watching Echo's dragon reflection ripple in the water. The garden felt like a hidden treasure, peaceful and magical. Then something caught Riley's eye. A tiny folded note tucked beneath a stone. Carefully, they unfolded it. "Lost and lonely, seeking a friend," the message read, written in neat, hesitant handwriting. Below, a small drawing of a smiling star. Luna's eyes widened. Who could have left this here? Max shrugged. Maybe someone new to Brookhaven, or someone who needs help. Riley's heart stirred with empathy. We should find out. Everyone deserves a friend here. Together they decided to search the town for clues, asking gentle questions and watching for anyone who seemed shy or out of place. As the day passed, Riley realized that Brookhaven wasn't just about cozy homes and pretty parks. It was about community, kindness, and looking out for one another. And sometimes the smallest mysteries led to the greatest friendships. Chapter 4, Community and Conflict. The sun was shining warmly over Brookhaven as Riley, Max, and Luna gathered near the town hall, ready to continue their search for the mysterious note's author. Echo, flickering between a playful fox and a glowing owl, perched happily on Riley's shoulder. As they walked through the bustling streets, they noticed a group of players clustered around the playground, voices rising in frustration. Curious, Riley approached. "It's just a silly misunderstanding," Max said, trying to calm the tension. "But it's gotten out of hand," Luna frowned. "What's going on?" A boy named Jamie, new to the town, explained nervously. "I was trying to join the community event, but some players said I wasn't welcome because I'm new and don't know the rules." Riley's heart sank. This was exactly the kind of loneliness the note had hinted at. "We can fix this," Riley said firmly. "Brookhaven is for everyone." The friends quickly brainstormed a plan. They invited Jamie to join their group and helped him navigate the event's activities, introducing him to other players and showing him the ropes. Slowly, the mood shifted. Players who had been wary began to smile and welcome Jamie, impressed by his enthusiasm and kind spirit. By evening, the playground was filled with laughter and cheers as the community came together to celebrate not just the event, but friendship and acceptance. Sitting on a bench, Riley felt a warm glow. Challenges like these weren't always easy, but they made Brookhaven feel more like home. Echo nudged Riley's hand, their light pulsing softly, a reminder that kindness could brighten even the toughest moments. Chapter 5, Echo's Secret. The soft glow of the evening settled over Brookhaven as Riley sat on the hill overlooking the town. Echo, now a small, flickering firefly, danced around Riley's fingers, casting tiny sparks of light into the twilight. "Echo," Riley whispered. "How did we find each other?" Echo pulsed warmly and in a voice only Riley could hear, a gentle melody that felt like a song carried on the wind. They spoke. "I've been with you since your first step into these worlds." Echo's voice shimmered. "I am more than a pet. I am a guardian of your imagination and courage." Riley's eyes widened. "A guardian?" "Yes," Echo said softly. "When you dream, explore, and create, I grow stronger. When you doubt or fear, I am here to remind you of your bravery." Riley thought back to times in school when they felt shy or unsure, and how inside Roblox, with Echo by their side, confidence bloomed. "But why do you change shapes?" Riley asked. Echo flickered between forms. A kitten, a dragon, a knight, each glowing softly. "I adapt to your adventures. I reflect your spirit. When you need courage, I become a dragon. When you need comfort, a kitten. When you face challenges, a knight." Riley smiled, feeling the warmth of their friend's presence. "Together we can face anything," Echo promised. As stars began to twinkle over Brookhaven, Riley felt a deep sense of belonging, not just in this digital town, but in the endless worlds waiting to be explored. With Echo by their side, every adventure was possible. Chapter 6: A Cozy Celebration. The day had arrived, the much-anticipated Brookhaven Festival, a celebration of friendship, kindness, and community. Lanterns floated gently above the town square, casting a warm glow over the pastel houses and cheerful faces. Riley stood beside Max and Luna, Echo curled up like a tiny glowing kitten in their hands. The town buzzed with laughter, music, and the scent of virtual pastries fresh from Mrs. Maple's bakery. Throughout the festival, Riley found themselves surrounded by friends, new and old. Jamie, now fully welcomed, shared stories of his own adventures. Mrs. Maple handed out cinnamon rolls, smiling warmly. Even the shy player who had left the mysterious note earlier approached, their face bright with gratitude. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Riley took a quiet moment on the hill overlooking Brookhaven, Echo glowing softly beside them. "This place feels like home," Riley whispered. Max joined them, tossing a pebble into the sparkling pond below. "And it's only the beginning. There's so much more out there." Luna smiled, her eyes shining. "Whatever worlds we visit next, we'll face them together." Riley nodded, heart full of hope and courage. Brookhaven had been more than an adventure. It had been a lesson in friendship, kindness, and believing in the magic inside themselves. With Echo's gentle light as a guide, Riley was ready to step through the next door, wherever it might lead. And so with a soft click, the glowing portal shimmered once more. The story of Riley Sparks is just beginning.